We're going to start with Pytorch learning, number 1. So, what is this series going to be? Let's learn Pytorch together. That's the idea here, and it's going to be sort of guides, tutorials, but a little bit less structure. And so we're going to have a plan in the beginning of the video, and I'm going to try to solve it and give the solution that I reached, explaining along the way things that I do. So if you have any questions and any ideas for future videos in the series, please do comment below. And without further ado, let's start with this one. So the plan on this one is going to start from the beginning and start from really easy things in Pytorch, that is creating the dataset class and the Dataloader class. Okay, so we're going to have the Unsplash Lite dataset, and with that we're going to create the dataset that we want. We're going to read the CSV file that they give to us, listing links and the labels of the images. Then in the get item, we're going to download the image from the URL and return it. And we're going to have this logic where we download the image if we don't have it in the disk. Otherwise, we're going to download it and load it in the memory. Then we're going to visualize the data loader to see what is going on there. And that is going to be for the first one. And yeah, let's start. All right, we have this notebook here. As I said, this is going to be the structure of a video. It's going to have cuts and I'm going to try to make it cohesive, right? I have this that I took from the docs of Pytorch. First, we're going to see the format that the CS file is. So we have the photo ID, the photo URL, and the photo image URL. This is the one that we want. And then here we're going to take the AI description also, because these sort of labels, no, not that. AI, yes, let's say we're going to grab as our label, we're going to grab the AI description. So here we have our dataset class, our custom dataset, right? And we're going to ask for the CSV file path, the path where we're going to download the images, and if you want some transformations. The CS file that Unsplash gives us is separated by tabs, so we select that here, and there's not much in the init that we want to put, so we're going to get to the get item. What we're going to do here first, what I want to do is request the image. Okay, then what we want to do is load the image with fill and byte. Then, before that, I want to see if the image exists. Then if it exists, we'll load the image. Actually, I want to see before requesting the image, right? We request the image if there's no image, and so if not image, request. Let's put it here. Then else, we load image from disk. Great. Here what we do also, going to use the path. I think it's path. That's it. No, I didn't want the path. And here we're going to see if the path exists and make it. So sample path dot make there. So we make sure here that the path exists. Otherwise, it's going to raise errors when we save the images. One thing that we can do here is tell this that is path, and this is going to allow us to have linting here. Okay, so here it was pathlib, no path, and here is going to be exist. Okay, and this with this we make sure that the path exists. Let's start with the get item. So we need to import the request. I don't know what is it. There we go. Now we're going to say rec secret requests dot get what's it? I think I'm doing something wrong here. Let's run requests import test. Okay, this import requests. We do here requests dot get. All right. First, we were going to see if the image exists. So what we do is use the OS. Ignore VS Code that is going crazy right now. import OS, we execute the cell again, and we do if os.path exists. In a moment, I'm going to give it the path. And the path is going to be, please let me go, path. I always like to use this format. So path slash idx.jpg. Okay, if this exists, we were going to, the OS was already imported. That's fine. Then here we do load image from disk. Else we do all of this. Right? Yes. But now this is as we said, if it exists, what we do is load it here. I'm doing a mess. If not, we're going to say this. And we're going to use this one. I should use the same thing. So we're going to, here we're going to import build, from build import image. Okay, so here image equal to image.open path. Then here we grab this. And we're going to say this is the second index is going to be the URL request. We can do here a 200 check if the status code is okay, but we can not to do that. Now the bytes are going to be equal to. So from IO import bytes.io, with this we're going to load the image. So bytes.io, we're going to say request.content, and then the image is going to be image.open bytes. Okay, the label is going to be here side, and we need to actually go here and say the 26 is the AI label, AI description. That's going to be the label of the image. Let's say if we have things correctly here. We have the image, load the image from the disk. If it exists, showing path 0. We need to download the image. So we're going to say image.save. And we're going to give it the same format as here. Actually, IDX, we're going to, so this is not going to work. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to grab the ID of the photo here. So it's going to be this ID. Great. And that's about it for this one, I think. So if the path exists, we load the image. If it doesn't exist, we request the image. We grab the byte, we open the byte, we save the image, then we grab the label that is the description, we make transformations if we want to, and that's it. Now let's test this with the data loader, but I don't know if this is going to work. Let's say, so we have here our custom dataset that we say save the image in image folder, grab from this CSV file and make the one thing that I forgot to do is Unsplash is giving us the full image and we want to downgrade that image for a smaller one. So we're going to do to the URL is specify the height 250 was going to say, so we don't explode the machine. Awesome. Let's say okay, let's go. Street option. Okay. Here's error. Let's fix it. So this one, right. I need to make the path first. So temp equal to path. Why I didn't look at this? And this is wrong also. This should solve it. And we can see the image path here, the init. Now let's do this that I took from the documentation. What this is going to do, as the data loader is iterable, we're going to grab the first item and we're going to try to show it. So let's see. Here we're going to grab the train labels and the train features. We show the size of them and we squeeze it. I don't know why we're doing this. I feel like I think this is a 4D array, a tensor, where we can pass multiple tensor in it. So let's say, and the error is, don't tell me that I didn't put yes. Okay, curly braces. I get nervous when I record. Okay, 2 boys, no cowboy. Did the image saved? The image is saved. Okay, awesome. But what is going on here? What is this size? Oh, it's not a tensor, it's an image. That's why. Scratch this. I think we don't need this because the original thing. Yeah, we need to pass transformational tensor. This is incomplete, but we're going to see that in a later video, I hope. But yeah, let's display this with the display module here from IPython. Display import display. Okay, and display train features and print train labels. Oh, not a number. So this is wrong. What is going on then here? Good. So we are not giving the labels correctly here. I think I might have count wrong here. What we're going to do is grab this. I think you can do an dlog here with the name of the column. Where it is here. I think I can do this. No. Oh, I don't need that, right? I can access it directly in the series. Awesome. So with this, we could do description model with RNN or some model similar to that. Also a transformer. Maybe we do that because that will be really exciting. So yeah, as you can see, sometimes you make errors and things don't go the way you go. Things don't go the way you want, but you overcome, and here we have it. I think this is incomplete, as I said, because we need to return here tensors. So what we could do is when we instantiate the dataset, we can pass the transformations of tensor. Let's do that. So here we import the transform to tensor, and in here what we do is say tfs equal to tensor. So the image is going to return a tensor, and this is going to broke this code here. I feel like yes. What we could do is change this from this and change this also. I think I can do this, maybe not. Let's see. Yo, okay. Oh, I think I know what's happening. So I think it's C 210 0 and 3 2. That's it. Well, it's flipped. Okay, we could fix that, but I think this is all right. The third channel needs to be so the in this direction, but the transpose moves too. We can transpose twice. This is not great. I don't know about this, but there it is. And the next one, we're going to train something with this, hopefully Merrill recurrent network or a transformer. So subscribe if you want to see that, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.